Hi, everyone, and welcome to Torrens University's virtual open day. It's great to have you with us today. We are thrilled to have you wherever you are joining us. My name's Evan. I am a student experience ambassador and also the president of the Student Representative Council in Adelaide. And I'm coming to you from a very, very cold and wet Adelaide in Australia. Its winter is really setting in, so it's getting very cold. And I'm joined by a great colleague of mine, esteemed colleague of mine, Jess. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Evan. Great to be back with you online at Virtual Open Day. I'm also a student
Thanks,
experience
Jess.
ambassador, and I am based in Sydney. Also, very, very cold, and thankfully we're all prepped with our
It is.
lovely Torrens hoodies tonight
We
for
have our
sure.
wonderful Torrens footies on. Yes, wonderful. Look, Jess and I we form part of the Student Experience Ambassador team, and it's our job to really engage with you as students and to improve your experience at university. So we're here to help you, to give you tips and tricks along the way, and to tell you what worked for us when we first started at university and what it's like to study at this great university. So we're really here to help you. And we really are also a voice for the student community. We have regular podcasts that we do a few times a trimester where we reach out to you as students and we try to talk about issues that are really concerning you as students and try and help you and partner with you, right, in your learning journey along the way. So it's really important for us that you have an exceptional time here at Torrens University. Over to you, Jess.
Yeah, thank you, Evan. So before we dive into Virtual Open Day and give you the opportunity to explore the platform, we wanted to first acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay our respects to elders both past, present, and emerging. So it's great to see you guys online with us today, and a special welcome to those who are having their very first Virtual Open Day right now. And our Virtual Open Day is really all about giving you the chance to explore all that Torrens University has to offer and how we can set you up for your success.
Jess, I don't know about you, but I remember when I first made the decision to study at university, and there's lots of different choices. You're not quite sure where to go. It can be really, really daunting and very confusing. So it's great to be able to have the opportunity now that some of the students have to talk with us and maybe ask us some questions and ask us about what our experience was like so we can help you along the way. And you can also talk to one of us and also explore some of the course videos that you'll find online as well. And that could be really helpful in finalizing where you want to study. And they certainly helped where I wanted to study as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think the great thing about Virtual Open Day that it's really all about you and where you want to head down. It's about finding what you want to study, and it's also being able to connect with the team that we have here online today. So they are online today just for you to help answer any questions you have or help you apply. If you already know what to study already, lucky you. And if you have any questions, just pop your questions into the chat box, and one of the team will be right with you. So where are we right now, Evan?
So you're currently in our live training room, but there's so much more to explore around, all right? So there's course information videos to really help you understand the courses you want to study. So if you're not quite sure which particular faculty or vertical you want to belong or what sort of course you want to belong to, there are some experts who are waiting in the chat rooms to talk to you and to be answer your questions. So go into the faculty booths. You can also go to the high school student information area as well and get some more information if you're a high school student. There are some testimonials from some of our students and information about all of our campuses. So if you are not quite sure which campus you want to study in, some of our campus specialists there can help you answer any questions at all about which campus you might want to go and study at Torrens University. And for those of you who are overseas, sorry, Jess, what was?
I said, go Surrey Hills campus.
Oh, you're. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm in Adelaide, so come to Adelaide. Come to Adelaide. Um, it's not as warm as Sydney, but still, it's still very nice. Look, for those of you who are coming to us from internationally, from overseas, and you're looking to study in Australia, we have an international student booth which is dedicated exactly to what you want. So please head over to the international student booth when you're done listening with us, and you can answer any questions at all about any issues that you might have coming to Australia to study at one of our campuses. The team there are fantastic. They are dedicated to their help you, and they will answer any questions you have.
Yeah,
Oh, we got a
that's right.
question from
So
Eugene.
before we
So
get you
Eugene,
all
thank you for
this,
your. Oh, sorry. We just answered, sorry, I just answered
No,
Eugene's
I
question.
you
Sorry,
have
Jess.
to answer this
Um,
question
so
first.
yeah, so when is the next trimester? So the next trimester starts on the 5th of June. So we are actually finishing up our trimester this week. So this is the last week of our current trimester. Can you believe it, Jess? It's been 12 weeks already. And we've got a couple of weeks holidays, and then we start on the 5th of June, which is on Monday. Sorry, Jess, over to you now.
That's all right. We have less than a month of a break, which is awesome to think about, honestly. So as I said, before we let you all loose to explore the rest of the platform, we would just like to share with you a couple of our tips and tricks on how we manage to navigate the process of choosing Torrens University and what we wish we knew before joining. So for me, I discovered Torrens University at a careers expo when I was in year 11, and I got into their early entry program at the time. There also wasn't not many bachelor degrees in event management, so Torrens University just really stood out to me. And at that time, it was an ATAR of 60 minimum at that time, but now it's no ATAR, which is great for everybody at the moment. That's right, Evan. No ATAR at the moment, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
There's no, you're right. That's it.
Yeah, great. But then, yeah, I really did not do my best during the HSC. So really, getting into that early entry program and being able to get into a university and into a degree I love, it was really like, oh, thank God. But now I finished that degree now, that Bachelor of Events Management, and I'm now doing my Bachelor of Marketing. And next trimester is my very last one. So yeah, it's definitely great, kind of scary, kind of, but it's because I've been studying for 5 years now. But yeah, one of the things that I wish that I knew before joining is I think we spoke about this at our student podcast, a recent podcast episode on about student happiness. We were talking about being able to have human connections during university and how important that is, finding that someone who shares the same energy as you and someone that you can learn from and someone that can learn from you. And I think that's one of the big great things about Torrens University, how diverse it is with many cultures and with many courses as well, and many different personalities within your course as well. So being able to learn from each other, especially for the next few years in your course, is just really something special. But yes, Evan,
That's great,
lots
Jess.
of
And
that.
look, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. And for me, look, there's so many different reasons as to why, but I'm going to try and stick to only a few. So for me, the fact that we are such, and Jess, you nailed it, right? When you said that we are a culturally rich and diverse group of students, that to me was a major selling point. To have so many different students from so many different cultures together in the one university where you can learn from each other. I love seeing that richness in diversity, hearing different languages, smelling different foods around cooking in the student kitchen. It's such a great thing. You can actually learn so much about your fellow students from being just in the same classroom as someone. You can learn all about different cultures, different languages, different customs. And it really improves, I think, Jess, your emotional intelligence, right? And your cultural intelligence to be able to take those skills away, I think for me is very, very important. And that was certainly a big selling point for me. The other one also is that Torrens University prides itself on being an industry-facing university. So the
Mm,
skills that you will learn at Torrens University are employability skills that employers in Australia are looking for when they recruit their staff. All right. This is really, really important. So your lecturers are not just lecturers. Okay. They're learning facilitators. They are industry professionals who are probably already working as marketers, as engineers, as chemists, as accountants, right, as CEOs, and they're coming in and they're actually using their experience from their own business and they're teaching us as students exactly what we need to know to succeed in the big world, in the big world of employment. So it's really, for me, a big selling point to have that connection where you're not just learning in class, but you're listening to real experiences from real life professionals and you're taking that into the classroom, you're engaging differently in the classroom. So when you go for your job interview, when you go for that big job, you've already got a lot of industry experience because you've been taught by an industry professional. That for me is a big selling point. And for me, also the success coach thing sold it for me. So a success coach is someone who is here to partner with you along your learning journey at Torrens. Every student at the university gets a success coach. And that coach is just like a coach of a football team or a tennis coach, right? They're there to support you along the way. So you're not alone. You've got an amazing support network of students. You've got your student community through the SRC. You've got all the admin staff that are amazing that can help you. But you've got a success coach who can help you through your studies, who can help you pick the right subjects, who can help you with your job advice, who can help you get a job as well. So these are really, really important selling points that only Torrens University has. So it's really important to understand that, guys, that when you consider choosing a university, pick a university that you know is facing industry, that you're being taught by industry professionals, and these people are going to be able to help you get a job. So that for me, Jess, major, major selling points.
Yeah, and it's great that you've pretty much outlined all of the support services that we have, because we have a question here from Rihanna, who's interested in a
Great.
Bachelor of Nutrition. So being in a 3-year online course, how much support do students get if they're struggling with a subject? Like Evan said, there are success coaches there to help you out with picking a subject. As well, like one of the things that I really liked from Torrens is just how much the lecturers really care about you,
Yep.
because you're not in a like a room like with 1,000 like other students in a room. You're actually going to be in a room with like 30 other people. So the lecturers can really, like, if you speak up in class and everything, they'll definitely get to know you by names, and you're not just like some like number or just some random student. And one of the things that I really loved is that there have been subjects where I really struggled, and lecturers have like really, like, I've reached out to them through class messages
Yep.
and everything, and they were just really helpful in wanting to even put down time afterwards to just go through the content with me,
Yeah.
or just encouraging me that, like, hey, this is like, even though you didn't do well in this assessment, you still have a chance in like further assessments, and they really helped you out with that. So
Yep.
hopefully, oh, you have
There's
another.
definitely There's definitely a sincerity, Jess, if I could just continue. There's definitely a sincerity from the learning facilitators at Torrens University. I think it's really important to understand, guys, those of you that are listening, that no lecturers are really here to assist you in your learning, right? They don't want to see you fail. They want to see you pass. So if you are struggling with a subject, or if you're struggling with course materials, you've got a lot of different supports. Always reach out to your learning facilitator first, naturally. They're the one that's going to help you. But there's also, you have your student community also to help you. So you've got Jess and I in the SRC and as ambassadors who are here to help you as well, and maybe put you in the right direction, right? We can put you in touch with maybe our counseling service. We can put you in touch with different support networks around the library services, the academic services. We have study skills workshops that are there to help you in different subjects, and also writing reports and things like that. But there's also the library. So there's a whole lot of different services. And of course, your success coach as well. So there's a whole myriad of support services around to make sure that we want to give you all the right tools to survive and do your best. So it's really important
Yeah.
to understand that there's a massive support structure around you to help you.
Yeah, I also want to add, like, especially with Rihanna, like being in an online course, I just wanted to give a shout out to, we have an online SRC, and it's being led by Jin, who's also a student experience ambassador with us, and also with Harry and Karima as well. And they're all from like different states as well. So I think, like, especially the online SRC, they really do their best to give you events and everything. And with
Definitely.
Jin as well, like, he's very big on being available. Like, he gives out like, you know, like his appointment times and everything like that. You can book an
Yeah,
appointment with him to like talk about like your struggles online with everything like that. So that's
definitely.
also there as well.
I think we have one more question from Oliver Tosin. Are there any scholarships available for international students? Yes, definitely there are scholarships available, right? There's lots of different scholarships available for different students. But what we need you to do, head over to the international student booth as well. The international student team there, they're the best ones to answer this question for you. In short, yes, but please speak to them. Head over and ask the question, and they will be able to have a chat with you and answer all your questions about scholarships. But yes, there certainly are scholarships available. Thank you so much for your question.
Yeah.
Well, if there are no more questions, guys, we're happy to keep answering. But if there's not, we want to thank you very, very, very much for joining us today for our short live session. It's been really good. We really want to connect with you, and we really would love to see you on campus, whether we see you in Surrey Hills or Adelaide or Melbourne or Brisbane or even our online campus. We would love to engage with you. Look out for Jess and I. We are your student experience ambassadors, so we're here to help you. And along the way, you'll see our faces around the place. You'll see emails from us sometimes, newsletters. Unfortunately, you might see my photograph every now and again. Sorry, but we're here to help you along the way and to really give you the best possible experience we can at Torrens University. We are thrilled to have you. We are really, really hope that you choose Torrens University as your place of study, and we really would love to partner with you along your learning journey. So thank you very, very much. Head over to the faculty booth if you have any particular questions that you might have, business questions or design questions or whatever faculty you're interested in. Head over to the faculty booth, ask the questions there from the people that are there. Our staff are here to help you and answer any questions. Of course, if you're an international student, head over to the international student booth and they can answer all your questions about scholarships and about coming to Australia. And don't forget, if you have any questions at all, our team are here until 7:30 Eastern time in Australia. So an hour and a half-ish or so, and they'll be answer your questions. And this video will be available on demand as well. So look out for it on demand. So you can watch it later on. If you miss any information, you can watch it a bit later on. So be sure to check out all the course information around. Jess, it's always a pleasure working with you. Always wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for being with me today.
No worries, no worries. Well, that's it for now for us. Thank you everyone for joining. And if you ever want to see us again, look us up on the our student podcast on Evan, what is our YouTube channel? It has blown out of my mind.
On our YouTube channel, yeah. Just go to YouTube
Yeah.
and type in Torrens University Student Voice and you see it. Torrens University Student Voice. You'll see our podcast there. Definitely engage with us, and we really want to see you on campus sometime very soon. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks.
Bye for now.